Maddie, pick up. Oh, gee, that's so loud. Alright, that's enough. We'll have Maddie's probably away.
Ah, there we are.
What's up, Mr. Smoothie?
Yeah.
Yep, Maddie was away. They've been pretty busy lately. It's kind of odd because it's summer. Usually people are more free.
You'd be surprised. Some of my friends have been distracted for the past 2 weeks working on some project in Minecraft. Rather odd project, that.
There's so much stuff you can do in Minecraft that makes sense. There's always little parts, especially with the piston mod.
Yeah, they're actually trying to build it legitly instead of using like spawner, like mods and stuff. They're literally trying to build an entire castle legitly with an underground dungeon and everything included. They've been at it for 2 weeks and working on it constantly, so I'm gonna be damned when I see it.
Oh jeez, wow. Well, that's
yeah.
Is it on a public server somewhere, or is it just...
No, they're working on it privately.
Oh, okay.
There's like 4 of them, and they're all... I'm still trying to imagine that, because they're trying to make it, like, to scale, too. Like, there's gonna be rooms that are life-size instead of... Ooh, getting by a piranha. So I had to mute the sound on Justin TV and stop watching it.
Oh, no, it's fine.
But yeah, I'm still trying to imagine how the hell, like, where the hell is going to be the giant-ass cave they mined out to get the materials for it?
That's the problem, yeah. If you're trying to do it legitimately, you have to get everything yourself, which takes a long time.
I think I remember them saying they made a mob spawner to collect creeper dust, or gunpowder, or whatever. That way they can make TNT.
Yeah, and I consider that legitimate, because you're using your mind to, you know, trap the creepers and kill them automatically. You're just outsmarting them, basically.
Pretty much.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It just sucks you gotta use redstone now.
That's not too hard to find, though.
Yeah, I mean, just actually setting it up, though, so you can destroy everything with it. I mean, if you're trying to make a hole or some kind of large area with it, I mean, it just gets complicated. Yeah, sure, you can place it all around and just trigger one, but it still takes forever.
Oh, I think I got a message, GTV. Yep. I do have a server for Terraria, actually. I even made a tutorial guide, Shadow Destroy. But the thing is, it's not up right now. This is a single player one. Oh, jeez. Messing up. I hate how Fraps messes with Terraria. They hate each other. They're like enemies.
Fraps has a lot of different issues with a few games. It's been a long time since I've done any recording, so I probably wouldn't know about anything recent. I mean, the most recent thing I do is me playing through Half-Life 2 while dicking around. I mean, I probably spent the most time in the game in one area at the playset towards the beginning. Just I would like put the baby on the seesaw and just launch it.
That's what you meant by just playing around then. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just dicked around like more than halfway through the game, just messing around with every little thing, and fucking with the physics.
Wow, so my inventory is empty.
I should probably change my skin now that I made a new one. And yes, I make Minecraft skins, by the way, if you're interested in one.
Yeah, there's a ton of sites too that help you with that. Oh, there. I'm gonna need that actually. Alright, here comes the battle. Big battle time.
I see skeletons. Hello!
I need this heart. I have it. That's the thing. You can only get these heart pieces down in caves, so you gotta really fight them to find them.
I've played Terraria a lot. I actually have it. I've gotten to the point where I have nearly every item in the game except for the new stuff. So I sort of faded out before the update happened. So now stuff like the Dart Lantern, etc., I don't really care much for.
That's the problem, though. At a certain point, it does get kind of boring once you get really, really good items.
Yeah, the only thing I want to do then is to help people, start a new character, or just build. And considering this is 2D, building isn't exactly that entertaining.
Yeah. There's no reason I see to really build with this. I mean, I'm sure you could do it. I've seen some really nice creations. I just don't understand how people do it, though, because of all the effort, and it really doesn't look as good as Minecraft, so...
Yeah. I would say probably the biggest thing I built is 2 giant walls surrounding the small city I made. I mean, it's not really a city, it's just a bunch of houses with NPCs in them. But I mean, these walls, you can actually walk around inside them. They're just massive. It's like 2 miniature castles on each side to protect them.
I wish I could see it. It's one thing to describe it, but I'm sure if I saw it, it'd probably be more impressive.
Well, if I still have the world, I can probably get on Terraria and take a screenshot or something real quick.
So it's time to build another cave around here. To be honest, Terraria is really a good multiplayer game.
It is. It's just, there's so many ways to abuse it if you're not playing legitly.
Oh,
like
yeah.
someone with like molten armor come up to a noob and just give them the best item in the game. Guess what? You just beat the game. Literally. There's nothing else to do once you have the best gear besides mess around.
That's the thing, though. A lot of my friends did that to me. So I've only played it a few times, and they gave me not the best, but some of the best stuff out there. So
Yeah. I started legitly and I actually got to the point where I could get molten armor, but I never actually finished a set. Then I went to multiplayer and yeah, sorta learned about a crap load of stuff. I did do the game legitly. I'll go and...
I think that's why, like, if you see a few people online, they've got like playthroughs of this game, and they've got like 20 characters. Each character is just finished out so quickly.
Yeah, anyway, there's one screenshot of the city mainly, and I'm gonna take a picture of the tower.
Feeling evil presence watching you.
Oh, the Eye of Cthulhu is gonna attack you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably a boss.
So you're taking if I could zoom out farther, this would help. But I have screenshots ready for you when you're
When the Eye of Cthulhu is dead.
Yeah, when you're dead. And on the second screenshot, it goes up about another floor on the top, just to give you a better insight of that.
Ooh, I need to go back.
I believe I actually have a tunnel down the hell. If you want me to take a screenshot of that as well.
Oh no, I've already seen that.
Yeah, I think I put something up hilariously fancy here. Oh yeah, I put a water candle on the tree to attract creatures.
Oh god. Oh look, you got a miner's helmet too.
What would you say is probably your favorite Terraria tool and or weapon?
The boomerang is really interesting. I don't know if it's my favorite. The one I couldn't really work without would probably be the grappling hook.
I use the well, besides the grappling hook and ivy whip, like actual. I don't remember how to describe this. Like for example, like a weapon, like something that damages something, or actually. Ooh, I almost fell in the lava. I'd say my favorite is the flame lash. It's it's a somewhat rare weapon.
Very, very powerful too. Yeah. I've only seen a few of them, mostly in videos.
Yeah.
Not when people actually have. Oh, whoops.
I found one in hell when I was flying around with my rocket boots. I'm too afraid to jump in the hell because, oh yeah, there's lava everywhere. I almost fell into it.
You'll get to a point where hell won't bother you.
Well, it's impossible to get to that point, but you can make it easier.
Well, I guess I should say hell doesn't bother you as long as you're with friends and the enemies are distracted. So
Yeah, man.
I should say that. You're right. If you're the only one, they're all going to be hitting you. So that's a bit of a problem. But if you've got other people there with you, then they don't even have to help you. Just their presence distracting the monsters helps a lot.
Oh yeah. I don't actually get to the point where more than average monsters actually spawn since it's multiplayer. Then it's really easy for them to screw you over.
I actually like how the game gets harder as people enter the server, which makes sense.
Yeah, I'm
people harder.
I'm gonna go see if I can find a floating island nearby that I can take a screenshot of.
Is there any special technique you use to find them?
Sky bridge. You build up, let's say 50, maybe 100 blocks, and you just go to the side and just keep making a long ass bridge until you hit something. I also suggest you play in like full screen so you can see a larger area. I usually just fly around from high areas by default with my rocket boots, and if I'm lucky, I'll catch a low island. So yeah, basically just create a bunch of large worlds and just fly around or try to look around.
Yeah, because I hear the Sky Islands are like broken with the items that they have.
Well, it's hard to get some good ones. Like you can get the rocket boots there if you're lucky, the lucky horseshoe as well, the red balloon. I know most of the items in the game, so.
Dude, the horseshoe's pretty awesome. There's no fall damage.
Yeah, I use the Cobalt Shield. It basically makes it so nothing can knock you back when you get hit. The Band of Regeneration, a single one. Lucky Horseshoe, Hermes Boots, and of course the Rocket Boots. For armor, I wear Meteor and a Wizard Hat.
What does a Wizard Hat do?
It makes you do 15% more magic damage. With things like the Flame Lash, it's actually pretty helpful.
Alright, it'll stack on there.
Yeah, it stacks on. Or you can just get something that hits a lot, like the water wand, whatever it's called. I don't have one on me, so I'm not sure what the name is. Also, let me give you a tip. If you ever get your hand on like tainted powder or whatever, use it on a bunny.
Why? What does it do?
You trust me. If you find a fish, not piranha, just a fish or a bunny, use like the corrupted powder on it. It's hilarious.
Oh, the evil bunnies?
Yeah, you can turn bunnies into evil bunnies with corrupted powder.
I've heard of it. I haven't done it though. That's the thing. So I'm sure it'd be pretty funny.
Oh, hey, look, a meteor. But I'm too lazy to mine it. I don't got a obsidian skull on me. Oh boy.
What's that next to me? Well, is that like a dead body falling?
What did I just say? Cobalt skull? Yeah, obsidian skull. Yeah. Oh damn, corruption. I hate corruption. I hate corruption more than hell, which is pretty sad.
Well, hell doesn't really grow like corruption does. Corruption
well, it's not bad. I just find corruption annoying as hell. You actually got to navigate around. Hell, you're just expected to because you got everything coming at you at once.
I really need that item that lets you respawn back at your spawn point. I totally forgot what that was, like the mirror or something.
You mean yeah, the magic mirror. It teleports you back to your spawn point.
Yeah, I really need to get that. Do you build it or do you loot it off a mob?
You find it in the chest usually.
Jeez, alright, so it'll take a bit.
I also took another screenshot just for your amusement.
I should go look at one of those. I'm fairly safe right now.
Yeah, I got oh my god, there's a voucher.
Yeah, I'll save that on my desktop. Open it up. Oh, it says it can't. It's not done yet. Oh, it's a fairly big file.
They're just screenshots. I don't see how they're so big. Well, I do have I guess for a laptop, this screen is rather large. It's like 13665 by something. It's a widescreen.
Where'd that image go? I saved it to my desktop.
It'll probably say like IMG underscore something as a name. I don't know where we saved it though. I wasn't really watching anything, and you can't see it anyway.
Yeah, I minimized that thing. Dude, I just saw it right now. Oh, here, it's gonna make me resave it, isn't it? Oh, okay, I see it. It's you in Terraria, yeah, with the corruption. And what is the person you're killing? Is that a witch?
That's a vulture.
I haven't seen them yet.
They're usually, I forget where they usually are. Deserts, I think. Anyway, check out the other two. Because the other two are what I was talking about with the giant wall and such. Which I'm actually rather proud of, because I built those legitly. And I am pained for doing so. I built larger structures, but they weren't legit. I actually, of course, duplicated some things to make that. Don't even ask about that. I'm not going to say it on like live thing. Yeah, you can.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot of homes. Wow.
I also collected a crap load of spikes from the dungeon.
Anyways, I'm gonna have to end the Skype call only because of internet issues, and I think I'm gonna be off soon, anyways. But I'm gonna call you next time I'm on, though, definitely.
All right.
Alright, so, I'll see you later, I guess, Mr. Smoothie. Take care, man.
Alright. Make sure you check out the third image real quick.
Oh, the last one? The vulture one?
Did you view all three of the images?
Oh, that... Oh, let me look at that quickly. What's weird is they show up on my desktop, they finish downloading, and then they disappear, which is really odd.
Huh.
I have to view them in Skype. Oh, yeah, and you were saying this legitimate too. See, like, you can build stuff in Terraria, it just takes a ton of time, and then to have to get each stone legitimately takes forever.
I know. I got a little floating island to the drawbridge.
You must have a lot of time, though, because, I mean, look at your weapons. You got all the best.
Yeah, I've played this a crap load, dude.
I can tell, wow. You've even got the mirror all the way at the end to head back home.
Yeah, I sometimes accidentally click that when I go to drink a potion, and then I get pissed off to get all the way back down to hell, or otherwise.
Oh god. Oh, so it takes you to hell. That's where you made your small point. That's probably.
No, because I got to walk all the way back to hell. I'll accidentally use it when I'm
back.
hell. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I kept calling you Mr. Smoothie. It's MC Smoothie. Jeez.
Yeah. I pronounce it Nick.
Yeah. Oh, mixed smoothie. Okay, that works too.
People actually used to call me MC Smoothie back when me and my friends were pretending to be rappers, and we were terrible at it.
Am I still alive? Oh, there you go. I'm still alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off. Well, you said you gotta go, right?
Yeah. Take care. I'm gonna leave Terraria soon too. And I want to only get rid of Skype so that my internet usage goes down a bit. Sometimes I lose connection with just TV.
All right. Well, I'll see you.
Alright, take care, man. That was pretty cool. Alright, so the only way to end Skype is actually to do that. People use Skype all the time just to have like business calls, so they need the calls monitored all the time. So Skype never really closes unless you force it to happen. The cobble. Alright, so this is a safe call, I'm hoping. A goblin army is approaching from the west. Ooh, I've heard of it. I kinda wanna see that. I kinda really wanna see that. They can't hurt me down here, but I would love to see them up back at my home. I hear they're like really wicked here. Let me dig this down a bit more, because I want it to be deep enough to not kill me. Oh, that's horrible. If it warns you, it warns you a lot apparently. Oh, you're heading out too? Alright. Take care, man. Bye. I don't know why I'm typing, by the way. I'm used to it. You are also talking to me, or you're hearing me anyway, through the game. Back up to full frame rate, come on. Alright, well this is definitely a safe block. I think that's deep enough too. Right? Alright, well. As to where to make the secondary, I guess the best place would be right here.